All right, welcome back, guys, to After the Island / Love After. This episode's probably going to fall under After the Island. As I know him, my boyfriend's flag football cheerleader / GM. You guys know him as an entertainment reporter and internet personality on TikTok, Farai.
Hi, at Farai Bennett on all platforms.
He has a lot of the viral TikToks from this season of Love Island USA season 6. And we're going to be breaking down the season, giving our thoughts, going through the whole cast. This is kind of going to be like a surprise episode for everybody. So I'm really excited as I, launch into the new podcast. We're going to be doing a lot of more pop culture and not just Love Island. But this season has been too good. Like, we can't pass up an opportunity to go over it.
I agree. This is my first season ever of watching Love Island. All my friends are into it. They've told me to watch it over the years, and I never understood the lore. But to know me is I'm a really big Vanderpump Rules fan, and I really only got into it because of Ariana being the host. I'm like, okay, let me get into it. And then I couldn't for the first week, and then finally I just committed, and now I'm like, okay, I'm in.
Oh, really? You weren't hooked from the first episode?
No, I really wasn't, because to be honest, I really hate dating shows. And I think I hate them because I'm like, you guys don't really love each other. So I feel why am I investing if I know you're just going to go and get famous, get a brand deal, and you're all going to hate each other and have the worst things to say because you don't know each other. So I was like, oh, whatever. But then I do understand how Love Island is camp. At first, the neon signs used to give me borderline epilepsy. But now I'm so into it. When I see someone in soul ties, I'm like, yes, they're connected. I'm here for it. I know it's I used to think it was trashy, but it's now I'm oh, I love this trash. It's I love it.
I think Love Island has a little bit of the cute factor to it.
Yeah, it's giving the decor is 2016 millennial pop, which I appreciate.
Also, I feel these signs you could find them in a TJ Maxx aisle.
Oh, easy. Or do you remember that website Wanello?
No.
It was this website from 2013. You could buy the craziest things, but you could buy everything from
so a Temu.
You know what? That was the original Temu.
Okay, let's break down this season by, I was gonna say character, by Islander. So it makes sense for me to start with Rob. This cast, I swear part of the lore this whole season and the way it's blown up everywhere, literally everyone is watching. If you're not watching, start watching. It's crazy. I think it starts with the cast. The cast has been so good. There's so many people that there's kind of someone for everyone to relate to, and everyone's so different with their personalities. No one feels too similar.
I agree. And I feel what I love about Love Island the most is that it's very naturally diverse, which I love.
Yeah, the show is.
Yeah.
They've always done a good job of that.
And I feel when you watch The Bachelor and stuff, they're just incorporating that for fun. And it's okay, what I guess. But Love Island, it's oh my God, this is so cool to see.
No, I totally agree. It doesn't feel forced with Love Island.
Yeah.
Okay, so for me, it makes sense to start with Rob and talking about Rob because you said this is your first season. Rob is from last season. He was a Casa Amor guy.
I heard he was a Casa Amor pass around.
Not really. He came in for one girl, basically. He kind of did his sniff around for an hour maybe, and then was I want Carmen, this cute curly haired blonde girl. He was this is who I want. And she was no, I'm she was so booed up. She was the Kaylor, so not going to move to anything that she didn't even give him a chance. And he was so funny. Everyone was oh, come on. He had so many funny one-liners. He sits down with her and he's I could get you in a creek. He was just.
So he was funny and had charisma?
Kind of, yeah. You know how we saw him with Leah and Andre at the beginning? He was more into the show, had the oomph to it.
Yeah.
He had that factor to the point where the audience was devastated that he didn't make it back in the villa, that there was all the, justice for Rob, whatever. He,
There was a justice for Rob?
There was a justice for Rob.
That is kind of a turn of events in my eyes. That is kind of crazy.
Yeah, I actually went back and watched our old After the Island video with Rob recently because he came into the studio. So I've met Rob. And it's so funny because one, I was so nervous. I couldn't look at him. I'm looking at the camera the whole interview.
The snake tattoo got you.
Elizabeth, you can't even look at him. And I was no, I can't. But he was that same witty personality. And I remember asking him too, or not remember, I watched myself ask him. I did not remember that I asked him this. I was is the whole thing a shtick? Or is this you? Or is this a shtick? His whole personality? Because he's so interesting because have you seen the TikToks too where people are his whole personality is like an act, like the whole thing's not real. Like, have you seen those videos?
I have seen that video. I do feel like he's goofy in real life.
Totally.
I really do think he's like that. I have no problem with his personality when he's on. I just like have a problem with him being so bored now. But it's like,
I hate that I'm sad that he's bored because I actually love Rob. Like, I am a Rob fan.
Wait, if you didn't have a boyfriend, would Rob be like the guy that you go for?
Out of everybody?
Yeah.
Oh, I like Miguel too. I like Kendall.
Oh my God, Miguel.
Miguel is
like the streets. Miguel is having a brat summer in that villa.
He's so funny. Like, I would feel like Miguel wouldn't stress me out. Like, I'm all about like a guy that gives me my space, and he's not someone that feels very like controlling or up in my space, or like would kind of be all over like what I'm doing. What are you doing? Like, can I get you this? Like, I don't like that. So I feel like he'd be doing his own thing and I could be doing my own thing, and we would kind of
come together
in that way.
Yeah, I do
but
love.
He's definitely for the street. Like, when I first saw him, I was like, absolutely not.
The stripper contest proved that he was for the streets. We were all kind of wondering, like, well, I mean, everybody knew who's for the streets, but like the stripper contest, I was like, okay, this guy has seen some shit or done some shit.
Yes. So we have like a Discord too for the After the Island people. They dug up old photos of Miguel. Have you seen them?
No, I haven't. Does he look the same?
I'll pull them. No. They're like old modeling photos of him in like the thong underwear type deal.
Oh my God, stop. Grinder model vibes or?
Yes, literally, yes.
I can totally see that.
And it's funny because Gianni, my boyfriend Gianni had said, he's like, I wonder how many of these guys are like actually maybe not straight on the show or like don't know it. And he had said like maybe Miguel, and I was like, what? No, like it's so masculine. And Jana was like, sometimes it's the ones like you don't know, and then like boom, next day someone digs up those photos.
I don't think it's Miguel though, because
no, I don't either.
Because there's someone who goes out in West Hollywood every now and then. There's, have you been out to like Leah?
Yes, I used to live there,
and you see those
right by
Santa Monica Boulevard.
What's the place I fell? High Tops. I fell off a chair at High Tops.
Oh, you did?
Right by High Tops.
Okay, so when I see those strippers on the stage, I can tell who's gay and who's not, who's dancing. I'm like, that guy's just doing it because he needs the money. That guy's just doing it for because he just likes the attention. That guy's gay. Like, you can always tell.
No, so I cannot always tell. Like, my whole thing is like I have the worst gaydar out of anyone.
You and every girl in Los Angeles.
No, my friends like know me specifically for having bad gaydar. Like, I have been on a full-on date with someone that I thought was gay, and we were gonna be like gay, like besties. Like, I thought he was like my new gay best friend, and he thought like it was, and we figured it out at the restaurant. And like the table next to me was like laughing, and I was like,
wait, but what if he is gay and you like?
No, he's not.
No, he wasn't. No. How do you know that though?
Because of the way we were talking, and then all of a sudden he like asked a question, and I was like, wait, are you like bi then? And he was like, wait, do you think I'm gay? And I
wait,
was
what
like,
did he say?
And then he said, he was like, well, this is derailing, but it's fine because it's funny. He was like, what made you think I was gay? And I was like, okay, well, I would go to his workout classes. I was like, you wear neon booty shorts to your workout class. You play Cher. Cher was his music of choice. And you told me you party in West Hollywood.
He might be a little gay. He might be a little gay. Yeah.
No, yeah. So he was like, and I listed that at the restaurant to him, like, to his face. I was like, that's why. And
he hasn't listened to Cher since?
No.
Has he moved on to like Charlie XCX?
No, the next time I saw him, he was like, it was like a group setting. Next time I saw him, he made it very clear, like he was sleeping with girls in Brazil and stuff. I'm like,
have you seen these girls in Brazil?
No.
I think he's gay. I think he gaslighted you into thinking that you think he was straight.
Yeah, he just wanted to embarrass me at the restaurant for fun.
No, I think he gaslit you so bad. And I think those people were laughing because they knew he was gaslighting you.
No.
I think that guy's gay. Sorry.
No, okay, so I wanted to ask you about this because it was something that I like generally was thinking about. I have all my like after thoughts since like not reviewing the show. After I'm like sitting in bed and I'm like, blah, 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 in my brain. So Aaron, I'm worried about, because doing this podcast over the past couple of years, like we see the impact the show has on people once they come off. So Aaron is obviously going to come out to not only hate, but thousands of people telling him he's gay or that he's like in denial and all of this. How do you think that's going to like affect him? Like, I was asking Gianni and he was kind of like, I feel like, like your sexuality, but I'm like, if it were me, like, I think I would start questioning myself and being like, well, am I? Like, if all these people are seeing it, like, would I be like, is there something like I'm missing about myself? Like, do you think it's going to have that kind of impact or no?
I don't think so. I think I feel like if like, I don't know. I feel like I get the joke that Aaron is gay, but I personally don't think he is either. Yeah. I think he could be gay for Aaron. Like he could be bi. Isn't he from the UK?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he could be bi. I feel like being bi is like more kosher in the UK. Like everyone's like, oh, I'm bi. Yeah. More than America.
I could see that too.
Well, in Love Island,
the
like
whole
UK.
thing is like he might not have ever thought in his life that he's bi, and I'm wondering if he'll start thinking these things when he comes back and like sees everything. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, I get that. I feel like though, like when growing up gay, you kind of know if you are or you're not, and if you're hiding it.
Okay, that's true then.
I don't think he is.
Like, I'm not gay, so I wouldn't know these things. I'm like, would I start second guessing myself? Like, would I be like, oh,
well, some people like, don't know.
Right.
Some, I feel like you always kind of know.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, but like,
I
don't think he is. I think he's bi at the most, but maybe he just really loves his bro, you know? He's got the shit out of the stick. Like, also, like, I feel like Aaron feels bad for Rob because Rob is like depressed. But I feel like if Rob is so depressed, he should have just slept with Andrea. Like, I
know he should have gone with Andrea. But now he just slept with Cassie.
I know. Yeah, he slept with Cassie because he's bored. Like he's literally like, I don't like any of these girls. And then Cassie's like, I want to have sex. What is he gonna say? No. Like,
so true.
Like you can't. Can you masturbate? Like, I don't know.
I think you have to like raise your hand or like you have to let someone know like I need to leave the villa to go like take care of my business.
Is that actually a thing?
Yeah, because like you're sharing a bed with someone, you can't just like
have a boner.
You can't like do that next to someone that could be like classified as like sexual assault. You have to be really careful with those things. So like I think you have to like remove yourself from the villa or like ask to leave.
And you're just, where do they take you? Did you do that?
No, I didn't do that. But like,
did you think about it?
No, I actually didn't. I was so like in La La Land. Like,
do you know someone that did?
Maybe it's hard because like I would need to ask the guys for my season, and I'm sure it's different from seasons. Like they may have allowed it on my season, but not another, and then like gone back and forth with that.
Okay, that's fair.
So like I'm not sure. It's like hard for me to say like rules and things because I was season 1. This is season 6 now, and it's also a new network, so many things have changed. Like CBS was so like clean, like not a lot of swear words, you know, like only so much they can show, like really reeled in. And now this Peacock, you can go like, you know, they're doing their big one.
Yeah, I feel like Peacock, they would let you go masturbate. They do not want a lawsuit.
That's true.
Again.
Yeah, but they also, I think when people like, they don't allow that, people start making bad decisions. Because you can't think straight.
You know what? You might be right.
And then you're like more inclined to like hook up on the show. And
that's why everyone was acting like a whore at Casa Amor. Because
Probably.
They should just call it the Whore Amor.
It literally is like a Bachelorette weekend gone wrong. Like that's like when I'm like describing to someone that like doesn't watch the show, I'm like, picture a bachelor and bachelorette party happening the same weekend, and it goes really wrong. That's
why I don't think Aaron's gay, because I'm like, okay, yeah, no.
Yeah, like, he can help himself.
Daniela, like, oh, yeah, he could not. And when he was like, we should go in the shower, I'm like, oh, Aaron, no. My favorite part of Aaron actually is when everyone comes back to the villa and Kaylor is already like, I'm gonna break up with him. Obviously, we know she hasn't, but when she was like, he's like, oh my god, yeah. Either. And everyone's like, I'm like, don't do that. I've never laughed harder in my life. I'm like, ew, what a skis.
It gave me the ick so bad.
So bad. He was so excited. Even all the guys are like,
I know.
This isn't it.
Oh my God. The way his emotions change. Have you seen like the 4-quadrant tweet of
I have seen that.
Changing so fast?
I've seen that. Like literally, I was thinking, I was so like Regina George in that moment. I'm like, oh, Aaron, why are you such a skis? You can't just show up back to the villa when you were making out with Daniela at Casa Amor.
That was really good. That needs to be a whole video.
I'm like, Daniela, do you want to have sex with him? She's like, no, I want to have sex with Rob. I hate Daniela. I hate her. She's such a homie hopper. She would like literally make me, when she went home, I was like, sayonara. I was so happy. I was like, she's needed to be gone. So like she did not love anybody.
No. But to me, she's so sweet. To me, she gives like a little bit of like childlike vibes. Like she seems very young to me.
They're all like 22, no?
No, it's mixed ages.
Who's the oldest?
I have not Nicole and Kendall are like 27, 28. But like that makes sense now, right?
Yeah, because they're playing the game.
Okay, but Liv I thought was older because she seems so mature.
Do we think Liv liked any of the boys?
No.
Yeah.
I don't think she liked a single person. And then I saw this one thing, like I actually, as far as like questioning sexuality goes, like for a little bit I was like, maybe like Liv like women, because all she
that's exactly what I think.
Oh, really?
That's exactly what I think.
But then I saw a video and it said Aussies are really different with the way they like people to pursue them. Like everyone acts really chill there, I guess.
Okay.
And it's like kind of like the way you play the game with dating in Australia is like you sit back and you let people approach you. Like you have to, even when you like someone, you have to like play it off like you don't like them.
Okay.
And so I was like, okay, maybe that's what she was thinking this whole time. Like maybe that's just how she dates. And like,
but she knows it's Love Island and everything has to be fast.
does she? But does she? Because sometimes people get it like wrong. Like I think I didn't really understand the structure of the show when I went. Like I didn't fully get.
But she has more to look back on with US. Like she had a playbook of how people are.
But like a lot of people don't even watch the playbook. Like Rob comes on last season, he's like, I didn't watch a single episode. I just went.
Do you believe that when people say that though?
Sometimes, yeah. And sometimes they come on the podcast, they have no fucking idea like who we are or anything. And like, we were on the show too. And they're like, you were? Like,
you won?
Like, did you not look up the show?
Maybe 20 minutes ago. Oh, you won season 1. I was like, oh my God, I had no idea.
Like you were on, right? Yeah. So like I do believe that sometimes actually that people don't because like I don't know. It just depends. Like before I didn't watch reality TV either. I've never seen a single episode of Vanderpump Rules either.
Oh my God, what's wrong with you?
I know, but I get like the drama with like
reality TV is for bright minds. It's for bright minds.
I feel like it fries my brain.
No, it doesn't. It's for bright minds, intellectuals.
I feel like it's for like people that love psychology.
You know,
it's decoding people's personalities. And
Martin Scorsese watched Vanderpump Rules.
Margot Robbie watches Love Island.
I'm sure she does. I'm sure she does. I'm sure all the like the color inspo came from Love Island for Barbie. Like if you think about her,
her wardrobe looks like a Love Island host.
No, literally, she looks like Ariana Madix. Like I'm not kidding.
Yeah, no, totally. Okay, wait, but I want to circle back to Rob with like a lot of people online think he's like this bad person or whatever because he like moved from girl to girl and everything, and they're all like mad at him. Like he's got a lot of haters. Do you think that's like deserved based on hit or no? I don't think so. Like I feel like yeah, it was a bummer what happened with Leah, and like I was totally on her side. Like I wish he handled it differently. But seeing him, like I feel like he's actually probably one of the nicer people on the show, maybe or no.
I think Rob was like fuckboy material, but like. I just don't think Rob means anything he says because he says he loves Andrea. And like, if he really loved her so bad and was mad at the girls, he would have just left with Andrea. But now he's here with all these girls he doesn't like. And I'm like, and everyone's like, oh, Rob. And it's like, shut up. You just go leave then if you don't want to be here.
Do you know what I think?
What?
I think he is 1000% an industry plant. Like, I think he got
a Love Island plant.
Yes.
Yeah, I can see that.
Really do. Like, I think he didn't make it into the show, last year because he did Casa for a few episodes, and he was like, I need a new chance. Like that sucked. Like they kept him from he was supposed to be an original cast member last year too.
Oh, really?
So they kept him in lockdown for like 40 days in a hotel room. Like when he was like, I literally felt like I died and rebirthed a new person, like because he was there for so long. He was like, I became like an Israelite.
Wait, when you are in the hotel room for 40 days, are you allowed to like leave the hotel room? You can't even go to the pool?
If they take you there for like an hour and they bring you back. But like, no, you don't, like, he can't go in the ocean. Like, yeah, like you're not like free to roam. No,
why?
You have to, like scheduled gym time, scheduled food time. A lot of your meals are like brought to you because you're like in quarantine.
Oh, because they don't want you to get
it
COVID.
makes you like go crazy. Yeah, not even that. They don't want you socializing with people. Like, what if you meet someone at the hotel? You hook up with someone. Like, you've already done all your STD testing. Like,
you
can't do that.
Oh yeah, and, that's
like,
true. Yeah,
like what? Then you no.
No,
like, they need you like clean slate, like not around people. So when you see people, you like everybody.
Okay.
Like,
I know. Oh my God, that's so toxic. That's wild. Should I go with my
Yeah, because they like seclude you from everyone and like people, so you like forget what a hot person really looks like. You change your standards, like everything. So you see everyone, you're like, wow, everyone's so hot. It's like if you were in a bar, you'd be like, what is this?
Oh my God.
Yeah, it works. So it's like the system of the show, and it has proven it works. But he was there for so long that I think he went in, he got screwed over, he comes out, and I think the producers were like, we will send you back, but like you're gonna do what we say. And I think he would have said to them, like, send me back, like, let me know what you want me to do. Like, he kind of gives, like, aspiring actor vibes to me in a little bit.
I know.
A lot of people have been pulling, like, one-liners that he says that are from, like, books, TV shows, movies, like, rom-coms. Like, he has, like, these little things that he says that feels like it's straight out of a book. Or is straight out of a book. Like, he pulled out, like, Vampire Diaries lines. I heard, like, I thought...
Oh, my God, stop.
But I don't hate this for him. Like, for me, I'm kind of like, I think it's, like, the next Harry Jowsey of Bruin.
Oh, my God. No, ew, that's not good.
Well, I don't like Harry Jowsey, but it is good because I think if this is Rob's goal to kind of, like, become, like, a, entertainment personality, he's doing an amazing job.
He's doing a great job, and I realize I don't hate Rob. I just hate that he's just like there being bored, and he doesn't.
I'm sad he's bored. I know. I hate that too. Like he's gonna go home. Like he's.
But what bothers me about like Rob is that everyone got so mad that the girls kept Janae when everyone's kind of keeping Rob around for the same thing.
Yeah.
So it's like, wait, how are you mad that
but
everyone
I don't
kept
think it's
Janae?
the girls keeping her around.
No.
Or keeping Rob around. Sorry, I think the show is keeping Rob around, not the cast.
Kind of the show keeping Janae around though.
No, I think that is more less producer involvement. If I had a guess, like, it's my like ex-Islander opinion. I think the show is been rigging it for Rob to stay.
They're also rigging it for Aaron and Kaylor.
Oh, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
Why?
No, I think they kind of want you to think that, to be honest.
Why do you say that?
Because they're there, they don't understand the magnitude of how bad everything is like outside here.
They don't. Yeah, no, you're so
like
right.
they all don't know. Like everyone is so like against this. They have no clue. Like they think like, Mom, maybe they're upset at Aaron a little bit still. Like, no, they have no idea that these comments have like tens of thousands of likes and 500,000 likes on like videos like saying fuck Aaron, like that. Like they don't know.
Have they touched on this in After Sun?
What do you mean?
Like all your conspiracies? Like, why aren't you hosting After Sun with all these conspiracies?
Oh, because they're conspiracies. They're like, you can't have.
Well, I mean, but they're not harmful conspiracies.
No, they're not. It's like what I think people are thinking, and I just feel like I've been talking about Love Island for so long that it's just like I get it too much. So I feel like I like explaining it to everyone so they can understand too. Like the people that want to dive into this more after,
yeah,
when the episode ends, like. This is the questions you're wondering. Like, is Rob an industry plant? Like, I would maybe guess yes.
Okay, maybe. Yeah, maybe he is. Now
I think he needs to come off and like book the same agent as Harry Jowsey, and they need to like do that same path of like stick him on a few more shows, then give him like a podcast,
and then he's on a CW drama.
Is Harry Jowsey with a CW drama?
No, but that could be a step up.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I just think he's very like. Could be set up for a good career post this show. Like some people are like amazing on the show. Do I think they're going to come off and have like a good career in entertainment specifically? No. I think
Rob could do it.
I think Rob could do it. And a couple other people in the season 2 for sure.
He has Dancing with the Stars written all over him.
Shut up.
He does.
So good for him.
And then they would like lean into the snake of it all, and they would do like a snake dance.
Totally.
Oh my God. Yeah. They would do, oh my God, I can see it now. The opening of Dancing with the Stars, he's with that hot girl, Harry Jowsey was with Dancing with her. And it's like, look what you made me do.
That's really good.
I see it right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
But so he's someone that's easily like placed in other spots. Like, I don't know. I just feel like as an industry plant too, like I was the producer on the show. Like I would 1000% slide him a blank check across the table and be like, what's your price? We want you in next season. And you're going to do exactly what we say, because he also kicked off the drama for this season. Let's not forget.
That's
the
true.
Reason this season everyone was hooked. I get now there's all these amazing plot lines going on and we're all so in love with all the characters. But the reason people got hooked was the Rob, Leah, Andrea drama. That's what sold and sucked people in.
That really
Without
did.
that, the season wouldn't have like launched properly.
I agree fully, but I do get mad at the girls, even after the Andrea of it all, when they're like, Rob really likes you. And I'm like, Rob is not like Leah. Girl, shut up.
I know.
Rob would rather leave the villa than be paired with Leah again. Leah's waiting for the moment to get Rob.
I don't think she likes, you think she's waiting for him too?
I don't see it for her and Miguel. I feel like I don't think Leah likes Miguel that much. And also, I don't get why Leah's so popular. Is that an unpopular opinion? I get she has stands. I don't think anything bad of her, but I don't think anything great of her. I just find her meh.
The reason I think you find her meh is because you know so many LA girls that are similar. Like she's a Calabasas girl. That's why you do. But like for most people across like America, like they don't have a girl like that in their lives.
Okay, to be honest, I was really gagged that she was even from LA. She gave like Minnesota, Missouri, like everyone on Love Island who's from America gives Midwest modern, which is what I think.
That's me. You know, I'm literally from Michigan.
Okay, well, there goes my point. That's what I think what makes like Love Island US great. I do love that they don't cast many girls from LA because I feel like it makes it more authentic. Yeah. So that's when I found out she was from Calabasas, I was like, she is. So I just thought she was Midwest modern, and that's why she's relatable. But I'm like, so I get, I don't know. I don't think many girls like Leah in LA. I don't know.
Really?
I don't think so.
I
Maybe
don't
I
know.
haven't
For me,
thought about it.
for me, like I saw her and I was like, she's from LA. Like I knew it. Like I would know so fast. Like,
But I
like,
feel like
Kaylor
in the
gets
day
that
and age we
Midwest.
live in, like everyone kind of like, because of social media, everyone kind of like looks like they're from LA.
You think?
Kind of. You can get it. She did
I know.
not give me LA.
She gave me LA so hard. But so I like Leah a lot. I think she kind of like runs the show. Like the show feels so focused around her. Like I kind of think about removing people and then like what the show would feel like. So like we remove Daniela, the show feels the same. We remove Catherine, the show feels the same. We remove Cassie and Harrison. What the fuck?
Who are they?
Why did
Losers.
they put them back? They couldn't. No, they're not losers. We love them. But
Okay, I say that because every time a bombshell comes in and they cry about leaving, I'm like, shut up, you're just a bombshell. Wipe your tears and pack your bags. That's why I say a loser, because I'm like, Kane, pack your bags. Like,
oh my god.
I've been looking at his TikTok and I'm like, oh my god.
That's a whole other thing. Oh my god, Kane.
He's a lot.
He is the PR team's worst nightmare.
The fact that he's been TikToking, I actually was up last night. My friend has been like telling, Tori, she's been like telling me to go through his entire TikTok, and literally like I started from the beginning. I was like, oh my god, he's been TikToking since he's been on the plane.
Yeah.
Like, there's a video of him TikToking about it, and there's a girl asleep in the back with an eye mask on, and I'm like, that poor woman.
No.
Everyone in the comments is like, Kane, why would you get that girl in the back snoring away?
He is wild.
Yeah.
He went off. I was like, oh my god. I can't imagine the PR team reacting to him. He because the whole thing they tell you not to do is what he's doing. Like they give you like a full, like sit you down for like an hour, 2 hours, and they say like, you can do this, you can do this. Don't talk about this. Don't talk about this. Don't talk about this. You can't do this. Like these are like secrets to the show. You honor that. Nope. He went on and was like, boom, boom, boom.
So what's
boom.
the penalty though?
I don't know. I think they can sue him technically.
Oh, shit.
So like he also is an example of like when we worked with the show to get people on, like when they would help us book guests, they would not let us interview Kane for instance, because like if someone's like that, like they're a liability.
They're gonna tell everything.
So like, they can't come on here because everything they say they're just gonna like spill it and they're a liability. So like you will not see Kane like probably doing any press because unless he goes behind their back and does something too. Oh, wait, definitely never come back. I think they probably booted him from the show earlier. Oh, you're gonna love this. You're gonna love this. So they give everyone like 30 minutes to pack your bags and leave. It's like the standard.
Is it really actually 30 minutes? I've been meaning to ask.
No, well, yeah. That you pack quick and they hidey ho you out fast. Yeah,
really.
They have someone like come pick up your other suitcase because obviously it all doesn't fit into one suitcase, and then. Yes, they wheel like the one out. You wheel your one out, and then your other one, someone comes and grabs it for you, like off camera.
Why is it so quick though? Why the
because
rush?
They want you like out fast, so you're not like dragging everything on, or like nothing else can happen like before you leave, kind of thing. So it's like up and on.
I wish they would like get you with like multiple suitcases though, because then you're like struggling.
Make it harder than it already is.
Yeah.
I had a girl get voted off in my clothes, and like she had to leave in my clothes because they move people out so fast.
Wait, no, wait, did you get the clothes back?
No.
Was it a girl you didn't like?
No, I loved her.
Oh.
I was thinking to keep it. It's fine. I look better on you anyways. But it's pretty funny. But so Kane, they were like, pack your bags, you have 5 minutes. I was in tears over this. Like I texted my friend Alex from the show, and I was like, the fact that they gave this man 5 minutes is fucking hilarious. Like they give everyone 30 minutes. So for them to say like you literally have 5 minutes means he did something wrong. Like he did something there.
Didn't he say that he picked someone else and he should have picked Liv on TikTok? He said that he was supposed to pick Liv, but he picked somebody else. Sierra. And the producers were mad. Yeah, he picked Sierra and the producers were mad.
Yeah.
So then I think that's why they had 5 minutes.
So that's an example of something he would not be able to say because like producers had to say in it, or like it's more like behind the scenes that's supposed to be like secretive to the show. Yeah. So you're not allowed to say stuff like that. Like that's in his contract.
But Liv was ready to go anyway.
I know. She has been ready to go for a while. She was someone they dragged on, like, kind of like Rob. Like,
yeah.
Just get rid of him.
No, literally. And that's why she was like, Kaylor, please don't cry. I am happy. Like, Kaylor was going to go into cardiac arrest.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, but I liked Liv. Like, I want a friend like Liv.
Oh, no, she was so there for the girls. Yeah. And, like, I love her and Serena and Leah, like, their energy. Janae. Love Janae. I want Janae and Kenny to win, but I feel like we're not going to win. I feel like Serena and Kordell.
They're not editing it for Janae and Kenny to win. Have you noticed that?
No.
The edit is not giving that, which is kind of weird. Like, they barely show them. Also, I wanted to tell you, the heart rate challenge is, like, at least for my season, it's not real. Like, the heart rate, they're not actually, like, checking it. Maybe they got it under control for this one, but, like, mine, it was, like, they like don't tell you, but you know it's not. Like we all like knew, like it's not actually measuring your heart rate, like how many beats or how fast or whatever. So they're picking those answers to try to stir up issues.
Duh. Oh my God, stop.
Duh. So obviously, like they knew they would get Janae all upset by saying no one raised her heart rate. Like, yeah, right.
Yeah. Janae.
Yeah.
I do love Janae.
So, but like, of course, like Serena and Kordell had each other, like because that's who they're pinning to win. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no.
Which I like that. Like, if I had a vote, like I do have a vote, I'll probably vote for Serena and Kordell. Like, I do love their whole story, and like I really like them. But I also like Janae and Kenny a lot. But it's Kenny that doesn't do it for me.
I thought
like, no, I like him, but as like my winner is like Kordell and Serena. I like them both together so much. Like I find them so cute.
Okay, can I be honest? I didn't think Serena even liked Kordell up until Casa Amor.
I didn't either, but then I could tell she really does.
I feel it's one of those like, oh my God, you don't know what you got till it's gone.
Yeah, it was one of those for sure. But sometimes that's what it takes.
That is true.
I will say on the outside, if I had to make predictions about who will last the longest, I think what is his name? Kendall. He's so annoying. Kendall and Nicole, they're both annoying. I like they're nice people, but like
Kendall's not nice.
Yeah, actually he's a little
Kendall's kind of douche canoe. I've been waiting for
douche canoe.
Yeah, no, I hate Kendall. I hate Kendall with a passion. I want Kendall out. So Kendall is in it for the game because he wanted everyone to cheat, but I'm like, why aren't you cheating? And he's always in everybody's business. I'm like, shut up, Kendall.
Everyone. It's like you blink and he's there. You blink, he's over there. He's like, he's someone I think like studied the show because he knew to be a part of all the conversations. He knew to be like the girl's like guy best friend. Like he tried to put himself in all the right spots.
And Serena clocked it. She was like, Kendall, you're fake as fuck. I'm like, he is fake. I hated Kendall since day. And I used to like him.
Him and Nicole are so similar. I'm not talking about like liking them individually right now. Like I try not to say anything negative, but like what I will say is I do think they are a match. Like they really like balance each other. Like
I think they're both playing the game.
You don't think they even like each other? I think she even looks like his ex that we see on TikTok.
I think that they like each other, but like not like that.
Oh,
I feel like they know that they're like everybody likes us.
No,
like,
they give me like they're gonna get married and like have a baby, and everyone's gonna be like, oh, they're so annoying because I think they're so committed to it. Like maybe it's like commit to the bit to the point where we get married and have kids.
So it's gonna be like Ashley Iconetti and like Jared from The Bachelor, like that kind of vibe.
Yes.
Okay, I do see that, and I would be annoyed. I would be annoyed that Kendall's happy. I'd be like,
That's my prediction. Like they just give me like I feel like I know them like personally as a couple outside. Like they feel very well matched. Like Love Island kind of makes you meet people or date people you don't think you normally would. They feel like they would. Like if they saw each other in a bar, like they would gravitate towards each other. Yeah. And she looks like the ex, so it confirmed it to me when I saw that. Did you see the ex?
I haven't seen the ex.
From DCC Dallas Cowboys.
Wait, I didn't hear about that. Oh my God, yes. Wait, no, I do know that.
Nicole kind of looks like her.
I used to get Nicole. I used to get Nicole and Daniela confused for like 8 episodes. I was like, there's Daniela, there's Nicole, there's Nicole, there's Daniela.
I would get, who did I confuse? What's her name? Daniela and the other Casa girl with the brown hair. Maybe she was Hawaiian. Or maybe not.
Who?
Exactly. There were 2 girls on host. Sydney, the blonde girl, and the other girl.
I forgot about the Casa Amor people. They were all, I was like, if you're a bombshell, it's hard for me to get to know you.
The girls were awesome. It was like, they literally said, like, let's find the best girls ever. Like, let's save the hottest girls, like, whatever, for the, like, let's really nail it. And then, like, those were the most dud Casa boys I've ever seen.
So they were bad. That's why none of the girls connected with them.
So miscasted. It was shocking. Like I felt bad for the girls. Like I was like, fuck, if this was me, I would be dying. Because I'd be like, I literally don't like anybody.
And most of them went home, didn't they?
They all but one.
Yeah.
It's like the worst stat of Casa, like bring back history. And then the guys brought all back but 2. So it was like, that's shockingly good too. Like normally like 1 or 2 people, normally like 2, maybe 3 make it back. It's kind of like the average. This was like way flip-flop for both. Like the numbers, like the math, like did not math how it normally maths, which was like exciting on the guys' part, but like the girls, it was like, fuck.
Well, clearly they wanted the guys to be like messy.
Yeah, they did. I would say that was the peak of the season, to be honest, too.
I did not start having fun with the season until Casa Amor. That's when I was like, oh. I mean, I had fun.
That was like the peak and the coming back from Casa, though. Like since the Casa drama, what has been exciting to watch?
You know what is really exciting to me? Watching them all kind of get over it. Like, it's kind of embarrassing to see. Even like, I think Serena's strong, but like, it's embarrassing to see her be like, oh, you know what? I get it. And it's like, and then seeing Kaylor fall flat, like, it's all like embarrassing. Like, oh, so everyone's just together now?
Yeah, I would include that in the peak too, though. But I'm saying, like, normally after Casa, the way the show goes, they still have a lot more bombshells that come in. And people still swap after Casa. Like, it felt like no one was budging after they
no one was budging. But everyone was like half single.
It was weird.
Yeah.
Yes. So normally, they were all half single because normally they throw in a ton of more bombshells, but they didn't do that this season. And then the 2 bombshells they picked were like weird and too late in the game. It was like the timing was really off. They also did Casa super soon. Sometimes they'd show way too long to do Casa, and then no one moves because they're already too tight. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, wait. That's actually a smarter way to play it.
Like, which is?
If Casa was later, and then you have more of an explosive ending. I feel like now it's like...
No, because people don't move. They won't... They'll...
Oh, because they're so in love.
Yeah, okay. There'll be 2 on the... Yes, you have to get them right. Like, the timing has to be done. Whoever, like, behind...
But what if they did Hideaway, like, after that?
What do you mean?
Like, if they didn't do Hideaway, like, before and then...
They sometimes do Hideaways before. They've done Hideaways before where people, like, hook up and then they go to Casa and then they change people.
Oh, did they do that this season?
Last season it happened.
Oh my God, no. See, that's my thing. I feel like if they did everything, like, that was, like, explosive at the end, that would get a better ending. But then it's like, there's nothing to root for.
Or to, like, reconcile everything. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like there should have been either, like, Bombshell should have come a little bit sooner after Casa, but then it's like at the movie night, it's really hard to, like, get that right. So, like, props to the producers because this is the closest they've ever gotten to having it match the cadence of UK.
Yeah.
Like this, and that's why the show's blowing up, is because the producers really nailed the timing with everything.
So,
like the strategy of, like, when people are coming in, when to have Casa, all of that.
When you were on, was it on every day?
But one random day. It might have been but Wednesdays. I don't know. It might have been just not Tuesdays. It was basically every day.
So were you
and then we had
filming
no after sun. So there was every day but 2 days actually.
Okay.
So they film it basically, and Fiji's a different time zone, remember?
Yeah.
So it's basically like we're filming like last night, okay? You're not seeing what last night is until tonight or the next day.
Got it.
So it's
technically
like
it's like 2 days behind.
It could be like 24. It's kind of like 24 hours-ish.
My favorite thing to do when I'm so bored and it's not on, I literally go, Siri, what time is it in Fiji? I'm like, what are my Sims doing?
We're that obsessed.
Yeah, no, we're that obsessed. I'm like, ooh, it's 8 a.m. They're just waking up.
So my parents were like that, though. Like, they'd be going to bed and they'd be like, holy shit, like, Elizabeth could be getting sent home right now, and then we'll hear from her tomorrow. So, like, you're thinking, like, the people you know, like, right now, like, are they filming the winners? Like, when is the finale? Like, are they filming them win the show right now? Or are they like right now, maybe the epic dates are going on.
Right.
Isn't that crazy to think?
No, that is crazy.
Like,
it does bother me that they never leave the villa, though.
I love that it's real time as opposed to like Bachelor, Too Hot to Handle, like all these shows that film ahead of time and then come out like Love is Blind. I love that it's real time. I think it makes it so exciting that there literally could be a massive fight going on right now and someone could be breaking up and like, we're not going to know for 24 hours, but like, it's happening now.
It's because there's no spoilers. That's why. Like, nothing's spoiled on Reddit. You can't spoil it on Twitter. The only people who are spoiling things are like, they're on TikTok, but like, even then, it's like, Kane's not getting to us fast enough. So it's like, like he is, but like he waited until, at least he have the decency to wait until after.
So they wait to give the phones back too. Once you get dumped, you don't get your phone back right away. They wait a day or two. So they wait till everything airs before they give you your phone.
So you're staying in the hotel
for at least a day.
Oh, shut up.
Till it airs when you get dumped, you don't get your phone back.
Okay,
so you can't like call your mom and be like, hey, get dumped tonight. No. She needs to get dumped. She needs to get dumped, then you can call her.
So then your mom can't go on Facebook and be like, oh my God, can't believe.
Dumped tonight. Yeah, let's talk about the moms on Facebook or just like the parents in general watching. Kaylor's mom on Facebook. I know most of us have seen the post. Holy shit. It's like that. She doesn't realize the repercussion that has on the voting. So like Kaylor and Aaron could be sent home next and not even make it to the finale because of that post from her mom.
I'm ready for them to go home.
But I'm just saying that could, further the fact that like, oh, and their family doesn't support the relationship and this, and, the parents are upset, then like people really aren't going to vote for them rather than the mom being like, we support you. Like you got to be so positive if the mom wants to help her play this in a game sense. Otherwise, send them off.
Well, her
really
mom
fixed
was trying to
it,
help,
like,
but it was too little too late. Her mom was fake as hell in the whole thing. She was like, oh.
Because they tell them, like, you gotta reel it the fuck in. You can't, like, tell someone off.
But wouldn't that be more entertaining?
So, yeah. So, and also my season, you don't know this, they bring the people to Fiji. So my mom and sister, like, walked into the villa.
Oh my God, stop.
Yeah.
Were they gagged?
And they didn't tell us that was happening. So I didn't know that, like, parents were coming to visit.
Oh my God. How do they even get
it was crazy. So, like, no, they literally brought people. They flew them on, like, what, like a 12-hour flight for 48 hours. Like, my sister was in Fiji for 48 hours. People ask her, they're like, oh, where have you traveled to? She's like, well, I haven't been to Europe yet, or I've actually been to Fiji for 48 hours. But anyways, me bringing this up is whose parent? Ray from my season. His mom was ready to cuss out the girl he was with. She was like, she is not good enough for my son, this and that. Like, she was ready to explode, like, scream at her. And all the other parents were like, you can't do that.
Like, yeah, no, that's bad.
You can't go in there and do that. Like, you need to be supportive and nice, like, to this girl. Like, yes, but she was ready to, like, literally go off.
You know what they need to do with the parent? You know what okay, so although Kaylor's mom was a little fake, what they should do, they should, like, go to the fire pit, pull up the Facebook post, and make Kaylor read it out loud. That's what I think you should. And then that would be, and then the parents come without knowing.
They should have done that. She should have got another surprise text.
And then the parents come.
Your mom.
Yeah, no, yeah. Kaylor, I got a text. Kaylor, please get in the fire pit and put it on. They put it on a projector. Everyone's like, and then the mom comes in right after, not even knowing the tea. Like, that would be. Oh, like, can you imagine?
They should have done that.
I think they should do it.
To take notes right now and do that next year.
They should do it tonight. They should do it tonight. If they were smart, they would do it. If I was a Love Island producer, I'd be like, okay, let's fly her parents. She wrote that post on July 4th. They should
have flown the parents right after the post and just held them in court.
Yeah, no. Honestly, no. I think no, because then the parent would never read it out loud.
Yeah.
I feel like they should have made Kaylor read it, and then they bring in the parent, and the parent doesn't know that they said that, and then it's, like, all awkward all around.
Also, they normally have all the parents come. It's never been, like, a challenge to, like, win to talk to your family. Normally, they do everybody.
That's weird.
Everybody, or that.
That's weird that, like, they just picked people.
I know. What?
Yeah.
Like, they had to win, but then they get to pick an extra, and then there's another extra.
The Odell cameo killed me. I didn't think he would actually do it. I didn't think he was actually
he didn't
do
either, and I was like, no, he totally will. Like, we made predictions, and I was like, trust me, it's really fun for families. And like no matter who you are, like, when you know someone on the show, it is so fun to watch.
Well, there's that,
like, there was no way
going around that, like, Kim K, like, loves Love Island, and she was, like, secretly dating Odell for a while, and she kept saying, like, at a Vegas, like, at the Super Bowl after party, she was like, Love Island, Love Island, Love Island. Like, are you gonna go on? Like, apparently she was, like, talking to Odell, like, is something gonna happen with Love Island? So I think she's a fan, and she's, like, known.
No.
So I feel like that's why he made the cameo. I was like, okay, yeah, no, this is kind of tea. Yeah.
Or the family was like, you gotta go, like, make your brother look even cooler. Like, you gotta go, like, seal the win for him.
And I like that Serena is not, like,
he's been posting, like, on his story to get people to vote for them.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that.
That's gotta pull a lot more votes.
That's why they're going to win, because it's like
no, it's not. No, it's not, because the fans are the big voters.
That's true, but I think it's like a combination of, like,
yeah, that will, like, if it's close, that will shove them a little bit far forward if it's close. But, like, that is, like, the fans are so many.
Is there a second place, like third place, fourth place kind of thing?
Like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they 1, 2, 3, 4 it. So
okay,
if a couple goes home tonight, so, like, who's going home tonight?
Aaron and Kaylor.
Over Rob and Cassie?
I think Rob and Cassie. I think Rob can make it through anything at this point.
I need them to go home. Like, it will literally pain me if they are there over Kaylor and Aaron. There's no way. I just, like, know the show too well. Like, going for me, that's not.
Do you want to make a bet right now?
Yeah, what's the bet?
The bet is, like, I don't know. I'll buy you, like, an Erewhon smoothie, like, of your choosing.
Okay, I'm getting the expensive one.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, Kaylor and Aaron are not going home.
They're so going home, I think.
It's gonna be Robin Cassidy.
No, they're gonna go home.
Okay, wait. So this was your first time seeing Harrison. What did you think of this man?
Lackluster. He was not, like, the gag that I thought he was gonna be.
No.
Like, I get he's from, like, seasons ago, or, like,
no, from last year.
But,
I
like,
was dying at him even on last season. I was like, this man.
Do you think he's hot?
No.
No, at this point, he's none of the girls.
When we interviewed him, I liked him a lot more. Like, he was, like, fun to talk to, but, like, he gives me the ick so bad. I was like, there's no way these people are gonna like him. There's just not.
Is he from America?
No, he's Australian, and he's like he's a diamond dealer. It's his job. He gives me sketch.
I'm starting to realize
he
that
was wearing a little Chanel earring. Like I don't know. He gives me sketch.
I'm starting to realize that Australians give me the ick now. Men.
Yeah. Have you seen the clip of the Australian couple on Love Island talking about the moon?
No.
Oh my god, it's one of the best Love Island clips I've ever seen in my life. Like there's some iconic moments in Love Island history. This is top 3. Top 3. It's one of my favorites. Okay, so let me see what else we've missed. Oh my god, have you seen the TikToks of people imitating Kenny's voice?
Yes.
They're
oh my
so
god.
So good.
I love Kenny now. I used to think Kenny was rocks for brains. I still kind of do.
Why is he always dressed for a board meeting?
Always.
On Love Island.
Literally.
He's got down to the shoes. No, it's serious.
When he smacked her stomach, Janae's stomach, everyone's like, oh my god, guys, he's Dominican. He's manifesting. I'm like, oh, I think they're going to get married.
I really like them together.
They're going to have a TV wedding.
I love that she's a military brat.
I love that too. I love her. I think she's so. I think Leah's kind of mean to Janae.
Really?
Secretly, if you really watch, she's always like rolling her eyes at what she has to say.
Ooh.
She's always like making fun of her in front of the guys. And like,
I think?
yeah.
But they're like, those 3 are like the closest.
But she's always like, there's something
Maybe
about
she's jealous.
Oh, I would be. Janae's hot and Leah's blah. In my eyes, sorry, Leah stans. I think she's blah. I think she's blah.
Oh,
and I'm okay with the Leah stans coming from me. Like, I don't really care. But like she's cool. Like, I just think Leah's cute.
I see the lore with Leah though. Like to
What-
me, like
what's the
you know,
lore?
did you watch the recent season of Bachelor with like Maria?
I don't watch The Bachelor anymore.
Okay, so they had like someone on that kind of reminds me of Leah. That like people like I saw the lore with her. It was just so like it was like refreshing, like to see someone like speak their mind so hard. Like if she gives the Maria lore like the same thing, it's like oh, like I just know I'm predicting it now too. Leah is gonna come off, say no to all press opportunities, and do call her daddy.
That's so true. She is gonna call her daddy.
Yeah.
But I think that's why I don't think her lore is amazing because it's like there's not a shortage of like people like her who speak their mind. Isn't that a
there's not, but we haven't really seen it on the show to this magnitude. So like, yes. And then I also think the Love Island fans, like at the end of the day, they're there to watch people fall in love. And like, I feel like Leah was someone that really wanted that with Rob, that people latched onto that. And that's how like the fans like really started like rooting for her to find that.
Dude, okay, did Rob and Leah like remember when Rob was like, I can't be with you because like I'm not sexually attracted to you? Didn't he say that of some sort?
Right. He did say something like that.
He did say that. So and I'm like, so did they have sex?
No.
Right?
I don't think so.
So
No,
how
we
does
would
he
know if they did. Producers
Right.
would have cut it somehow. Even if they like almost did, the producers would have cut it to make us like think they did.
That's why I think it's crazy
They
the
used
girls keep
all of that.
saying like Rob likes you. I'm like, he literally said he was not sexually attracted to you. So like why
I think even if maybe she would go back. If he went back to her and was like, I want to be with you, do you think that they would win the show if they got back together?
you know what?
You think they could take
Probably. They could take it, but
I
it'd be
think that
fucked
they-
up and I'd
I
be
think
mad.
that they could take it.
They could take it for sure. They could take it for sure. But it would be all fake in the end. Because Rob just wants to win.
I think if the two of them saw what's happening outside of this, they would come back together and then they would win. Like, but they don't know. Remember, like they don't know that this is like a cultural phenomenon right now. Like they don't know. If they knew, they would get back together and win the show. But because it's going to be already post, like they're going to stick with their decision.
Yeah, because the fact that Rob doesn't know is what makes, like I said,
Yes.
if Rob
Yes,
doesn't
it
know,
could.
he would not get back with Leah. That's the last thing he wants to do.
Yeah, but if he knew, he would.
He would, if he knew. But thank God it kind of doesn't, because it's
I
like,
know.
I don't want to.
It makes it more real.
I would rather have a real couple win than a fake couple win, because then you just kind of like,
You need
know?
a real couple get like third place than a fake couple win. Oh, because I'm talking in terms of them. Yes, I do want like a real one.
I'd rather have like Serena and
Yeah.
Kordell win. Oh, actually,
Yeah.
I'd rather have Janae and Kenny win, but I
Yeah.
feel like they're going to be second place.
They're not giving them enough of an edit for them to
But
win.
maybe that's like a sneak attack. Like they win and no one expects it.
What they'll do is they'll sneak attack us like that. They'll start editing like that, so people think like, oh, could they take it? Could they win? Could they win? But it's not going to be enough.
And do they get enough votes?
Who
Janae and Kenny?
to make it to the? Yeah, they have.
Like
Great fans.
I'm not paying attention on.
There's
who's
a lot
in
of
the
fans.
bottom.
There's a lot of fans.
Okay, good, because I vote for them.
No,
every
like they'll be like second place.
week.
In my mind, it's going Serena Kordell, Janae Kenny, Leah Miguel, and then whoever the hell lands in the place we're betting.
Leah
on.
and Miguel will be third.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Do you think they're like a good couple?
I do.
Do you like not find them like boring?
Yeah, they're a little boring. I think it's just like they're content.
Right.
They like almost feel like, I don't know though. You're right. That's a good question because like honestly, I don't have a good answer for that.
Because every time I watch them,
Oh my god, do you know what we're forgetting about?
Who?
Kendall and Nicole.
They're not gonna get a place.
Wait, so then who else?
They're always in the bottom.
So do two couples leave tonight then? You're right, because we need a top 4, correct?
2 couples leave tonight. You know what that
Wait,
means.
how many couples are left? I can't do math.
Janae and Kenny.
Janae, Kenny, Serena, Kordell.
Cassie and Rob.
Cassie, Rob. I'm like placing
Serena, Kordell.
We already have okay, so there is just one couple leaving tonight. So we rank them 1 through 4. We're going. Wait, I'm done. Janae, Kenny, Serena, Kordell, Leah, Miguel, and then we have
Kaylor and Aaron.
Oh, you're right. 2 have to go tonight.
So
2 couples are going tonight. So it's
Kaylor and Aaron are gone.
So you think there's enough votes for Kendall and Nicole? Because I don't.
They could be gone.
They're gonna. Do you think they would be gone over Kaylor and Aaron?
Well, it depends.
Maybe,
Their family meetup was very cute.
It was cute, but was it enough?
You're right. So it could be either Kaylor and Aaron.
I think Kaylor and Aaron have like more fans than they do.
No.
Because people like Kaylor.
But everyone knows about the mom now. So that could like really change.
It could. That's why I'm saying this mom is not thinking in terms of like the votes.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's any man's loss.
But we agree that Rob's going home for sure now with Cassie if it's them. Yeah, like Rob and Cassie are not making it over. Rob and Cassie are not making it over Kendall and Nicole.
But I will say, people like seeing Rob, and I think that's why he keeps lasting.
Yes.
So I can see Rob.
But now it becomes a couple vote. Like the vote changes of why you're voting. It's not your favorite Islander; it's your favorite couple.
And realistically, Cassie's been there for like how many days? Like the week is.
What do you think of Cassie? As like
just as happy to be there. Happy to be there. Happy to be with Rob. She's not looking for love. The show ends on Sunday.
She gives me like no riz. Like her flirting is like uncomfy to me. I love Cassie. Like she's like slept over my house, like right here before with me. Like I really like hang out with her. But I'm like her way of flirting is so different than my style.
So you like know her? I didn't realize.
Yes.
Okay. So here's the thing, Rob.
I'm like so excited for her to go back. Do I think it was a bad decision? Absolutely. Like not on her part, on the show's part. Like she was not the right pick for this.
But Rob would be checked out with anybody.
That's so true.
He would be checked out with anybody. Like
he's done. He's gone.
Yeah.
He's gone. I've known that.
But
he needs to come live his like superstar aftermath.
Yeah. And you're right. People don't like Cassie enough to vote for them both. So.
No. And like
I can see Rob honestly taking second. I could see Rob taking second place with Cassie just because people just want Rob to see Rob win because they feel bad for him about Andrea.
No.
And then maybe Janae and Kenny get third.
Do you think that they should have after Casa brought Andrea back? Or put her in Casa, because they've done that before where they bring people back.
Do you not think Andrea's gonna be brought back tonight?
Fuck no. We see her live on TikTok every night in Miami. Like if I hadn't been seeing that, I would be like, yeah, she's coming back. Like that's what the producer should have done. I'm like, hire me to help with the cadence.
They need to hire you for After Sun. You're such an expert.
I'm literally like decoding this.
Like forget Mara. Let's get you there. When they had Mara for that random episode, I was like, why is she here? Like I was like, I don't get it.
They just make her the host too, or like make her the host. I think
it's more like camp.
Yeah, she is, but like Mora's from the show, but also like just go make her the UK host.
Yeah, make her the UK host. Why is she here in America?
She should be the games host instead of Maya Jama for games.
Yeah, it's Maya Jama random.
Or Mara should be the social host instead of Selly. Like if we're like pushing people down the ranks to make me fit in.
Because I guess Ariana's the American
host. Or
host.
maybe do 2 social hosts and have Selly and her. I don't know. Also, Selly's basically been the After Sun host as well.
Yeah. Host hopping. This isn't E-News. Like
now.
Dead ass. Like what?
Yeah, they've changed the host so many times because we've had Ariel, Sarah, now Ariana.
Ariana should stay.
Yeah, she should stay.
She like represents like what like love is.
She reminds me of the old hosts from the UK that like the woman that passed away. I'm forgetting her name right now. And I feel really bad. I forgot it.
Do you know the lore of how she got the Love Island job?
Because she's obsessed with Love Island.
Yeah, and her and her boyfriend, the one who cheated on her with her best friend.
Yeah.
He was like, well, you never want to do anything with me. She's like, you never want to watch Love Island with me. I always want to watch Love Island with you. And that's how then
That's hilarious.
And I'm like, oh,
Like,
queen.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I love her because it's not like she's random. She's like a
No,
fan of the
she
show.
does fit the whole idea of it.
Yeah. And also like she's part of like the NBC umbrella. So it just works. But
yeah, no, it does work. Like I think she was a good pick for them for host.
And she eats down.
Yeah, and she also like is so invested in it too. Like you can tell like she does form her own opinions. I think all the hosts that have been like Ariel and Sarah Hyland both like I felt like they didn't give a shit about the show.
No, they
were
treated
just like
as
getting
jobs.
a paycheck.
Yeah.
Like it was like you guys don't even care about this. And they would also like not even care when people got sent home. Like people be crying. Like you would just see like they don't even give a fuck. And like Ariana is so invested in it. Like you can tell like she actually like feels bad for everyone. She's like, "Are you okay? Like how are you doing?" Like she checks in on them. Which
I think it also helps when like you have a host that's been on a reality show. It just it hits different.
Yeah, because neither of those girls were the previous hosts. Women were reality TV people either.
Yeah, I feel like you have to be a reality person to like. Even if you don't think it's that serious, like you can understand why it would be to someone else. Like a little empathy.
Right. That's true.
But what else are you wondering? What else is on your agenda, Mrs. Aftersun?
I feel like I have like a bug in the back of my throat. Sorry. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking like, also, this is crazy. Talking in terms of like aftermath of the show. Like I love talking about like everything comes after, you know, like ranking like who's gonna stay together, who's not. Also, I think social media portion of it is wild this year. The following is the most people have already jumped, and it's not even the finale week. Normally the show, the contestants, because like Alex and I would track it for the podcast for fun in the past, we would see the jump happen next week. Leah started with like 14,000 followers.
I heard, and now she's the most followed person.
Yes, from the show ever.
That's wild.
Yes.
Like I said.
Justine coming off the show, like that was like crazy. Yeah. And now it's Leah.
Actually, I don't remember Justine, but I'm gonna.
Yeah, she was season 2, and she was like so cute. Like it was amazing. She kind of like took America by storm, and like she won not even because of the guy she was with. Like people just loved her so much and like wanted her to find her person so bad. And then the guy like turned out being a piece of shit. But like afterwards. But it's crazy that we're not even in the finals week and we've seen this like crazy jump already, because like that's never happened. Like even last year, Love Island like bought a ton of followers for a lot of the contestants because the show didn't even like do as well. Yeah, they were like fake. This is real, and it's crazy that it's like they don't need to do it this year, and it's like growing.
It's now in the zeitgeist, which I love. I love that reality shows like this are like getting the love they deserve, because I feel like for a long time the main dating show was like The Bachelor, and The Bachelor was like it was just like whatever. Like I don't care about all these girls like fawning for this one girl, this one guy, and it's like who cares? But this is like it's more Love Island is just more fun.
It is more fun.
Because it's a popularity contest. That's literally what it is.
Top.
It's a popularity contest.
Yeah, it's like who can be the loudest in the room too.
Yeah, exactly. And like
you put all the extroverted people in one room, and it's like, okay, now who's the extrovert?
Which is like every reality show that has an ensemble cast. Like, which is what I love about Love Island. It's like there's more to care about. The stakes are very unserious. The games are unserious.
They're hilarious. The games are so stupid. Like you don't win any. That's another thing. You don't win anything from any of those games.
No, and there's campus behind it. There's silliness behind everything. It's like, and that's what I really have fallen in love with. Like everyone in it knows it's a little silly. Whereas like The Bachelor, it's like, oh my God, I love him. It's like, no, you fucking don't. You don't know him. The dates he plans aren't even dates he really plans. That's why you're so gagged when he takes you to In-N-Out when the show's over. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah. So it's just crazy. Like them all coming off, like it's nuts. I can't wait to see them all interact with like fans.
Yeah, I can't wait to see them all at People's Choice Awards. Like,
plus one?
I don't think so. I can't wait to see them win like best reality show. The Kardashians are gonna be shook.
Oh, I know.
So shook.
I think there's a chance like it's going to, and then we'll see them on other shows as well.
They have to. You can't argue it's 900 million views.
No, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Have you noticed too that I think they stretched the show longer to fit in more ad sponsors?
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. I don't get ads on my Peacock.
Oh, yeah. Well, you pay for the premium, so Peacock's just making even more from you and everyone else that pays for the premium.
To be honest, I got into Peacock so early that I don't pay for Peacock at all.
What?
I don't understand why. And I only really got premium because my mom has a TV at her house.
They raised the prices and stuff.
Yeah, I don't get charged for Peacock, I swear.
I think it's on someone's credit card and you just don't know.
No, I don't. I
really?
Literally. And I got premium. I had regular Peacock, and I didn't have ads in the beginning. And then it's so funny. Oh, maybe I did. Maybe I did have ads. And then I went to my mom's house, and they gave me premium for free because I logged in on her TV just to watch something. And if you have a cable provider, which she had, they would give it to you. And I was like, so now I just have premium. But I don't think I'm paying for anything because I got on so early.
Yeah. Wait, that's great. Yeah. Also, it's so great for the show that it's now like a streaming show on like a streaming platform. Like for me, like my season was aired on CBS. Like you needed cable. You couldn't watch it any other way.
And no one likes Paramount Plus. That's like the most annoying app.
So it was like, well, no, I wasn't even Paramount Plus. I was just CBS cable. So like my parents had to buy cable to watch it.
Oh my
God. Like it's a bummer because I'm like the show would have done so much better if it was like on like Netflix, Hulu, HBO, Peacock, whatever.
I know. Peacock is really that app. Peacock's my favorite streaming app.
They're doing really well now.
Yeah.
They have so many good shows. They have Love Undercover too that I watch. If you guys haven't seen it.
I've heard about Love Undercover.
It's really good. I loved it.
Love Island is doing better than The Bear.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't like The Bear though.
I don't really care about
if it was like Love Island was doing better than like House of Dragon, like that would be crazy.
I mean, are the numbers up? Have we pulled them?
House of Dragon's insane.
I don't know. We should really compare.
Someone give me the numbers. I want to know.
I would not be surprised.
Press and let us know.
I would not be surprised if they were tied. I would not. Especially on Sundays when the show's back after Saturday when everyone's hungover and they want to watch Love Island. Yeah.
I love it. Like what? I love when everyone's like, "What are we gonna do now that it's over?" I'm like, "Guys, games."
I have a confliction because someone was like, "Let's watch House of Dragon on Sunday," and I was like, "I can't. I have to watch Love Island. It's the finale." More people are going to watch the finale of Love Island than House of Dragon.
Oh, wait. So the finale, it's not next week. It's Sunday.
I thought it was this Sunday.
Oh, you're right then. I haven't looked yet, to be honest.
It's this Sunday.
That means the finale is being filmed right now.
Shut up.
Yes. If it's Friday, yes, the finale is being filmed. Oh, they filmed the finale over 2 days.
So Kaylor and Aaron have been hanging out in their hotel room.
It could have even been, no, they're not in the hotel room yet. The finale is happening like as we speak.
So, but if they had already gone home, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, you're right. If they went home, then yeah, they're in their hotel room right now.
Yeah, they're in their hotel room.
They don't have their phones yet, though.
And definitely not.
No. They also like ask you when you come off if you want like separate hotel rooms or like if you want to be with your like partner still.
Of course, they're gonna be in the same room.
I know, like
would die without him. Or they could.
I think I took the extra room so I could dump all my luggage in one of them.
Oh, so then you could be with.
Yeah, and just have like a clean, nice hotel room.
And you have like a handler who's like, "Are you okay?"
Well, not like yes, but they really come in when they give you your phone and they help you like turn it on and like see all the feedback comes in because like I had 3,000 text messages, so I can't imagine like what they have.
Yeah,
like, everyone comes out of the weed works to be like, I know you, I watched whatever. Like people I like was in like second grade with that I haven't talked to since second grade like texted me. I'm like, I don't even have my number.
I want to go on Love Island. Am I too old? I'm 29. Too old.
I'm smart. It's because it makes you too smart.
Yeah, that's
because like you make mistakes when you're young, and it's like that's what makes the show fun. So like if you're not at like a mistake making age, it's not fun to watch.
That's so true. Because all those people are, I'm like Kaylor, babe.
That's also why I have like a hot take that I don't love when they send people back that have been on the show for too long. Like Cassie was on like a whole season. You can't send someone like that back because they know the show too well. They're too smart now.
Yeah, and that's why I don't believe Cassie's like into Rob.
I actually learned that from a producer too because I was like, why don't you guys do this? And that was the answer they gave me, and I'm like, that makes total sense. But like Rob was barely on the show, so he
I know, so it's different, and he's
still new to it. He still doesn't know.
He's having a different experience this time around because he's there from the beginning, and it's all new girls and all new guys. Do we think Aaron's like a user because he was on, or just like a gamer because he was on Traders UK?
No, I like normally I would be like yes, but no, I don't.
I kind of
make mistakes because he's just like dumb guy. Like he needs to grow up.
Yeah, did he even make it far in Traders UK?
I have no idea. I'm gonna do Traders.
I would love to do Traders.
I would crush that. My strategic thinking is like too much.
I would be a social gamer. Everyone would just
you
like.
would totally be a social.
They would make me a trader.
Strategist. Comes out in the end with the knife, and
I would be like a trader, but I'd be like, oh my god, I can't believe I went home. I would like, yeah.
Oh, I'd make such a good actual trader too. Or I'd be a good like I feel like I have that good Midwest heart. Like I'd still be a good like loyal folk. What do they call them?
Oh, like a faithful.
Loyalist? A faithful.
Yeah.
Loyal folk.
I was like, wait, what? I would
like
die.
People.
Oh yeah, no, literally. Oh my god, yeah, no. So that's gonna be crazy. Yeah, I'm.
So I think we'll see some of these people on shows like that, which is exciting.
Yeah, that'll be fun. Or they could be on like, well, I guess what else would they do? Oh yeah, well, Traders make sense because We'll wrap it up. Erewhon smoothie of your choice, of our either's choice.
Yeah.
If Aaron and Kaylor go home tonight.
Oh, but I didn't realize there was another thing. Now that Nicole and Kendall are in the mix, like I kind of think they might go home because Nicole and Kendall,
So
like
either Nicole and Kendall.
You're really gonna keep Kaylor and Aaron over Nicole and Kendall.
No. I think Aaron and Kaylor are gonna go home.
I do too now, though.
Yeah.
Because I forgot about Nicole and Kendall. Sorry, guys. But that's not a good sign that we both forgot about them.
So who are you banking on then?
I think Nicole and Kendall will stay.
I think it's okay.
Because they've like been together the whole show. Like everyone like sees them in the villa too as the strongest.
In the family aspect, but like you said, is it enough?
I don't know. We'll have to see.
So maybe I'll go against you. I'll be like, okay, Kendall.
No, don't go against me. We know that.
I know Kaylor and Aaron have to.
People in the comments will think differently though. I'm scared though. This is my last thing because the show has a crazy magnitude this year. It's like all over, pop culture. Are the Janae fans and the Serena fans going to go at it for the finale and the voting and everything?
That could be true.
I'm worried that it's going to be like very like pinned against each other.
Do you think Serena and Kordell think they have it in the bag?
Yes.
I think so too.
I think Serena saw like OBJ or whatever like pop up on that face.
And she's like, I won. She knows, which is like annoying. You like, kind of like
I know the whole
Nepo baby vibes.
You have to know too. Yeah, it's totally Nepo baby vibes. The whole villa can kind of sense too, and like all the couples as close as they are now, you can see them kind of like.
Drift.
Yeah.
Who do you think will stay? Let's end it on this. Who do you think will stay together?
Yeah.
Like let's go through everyone.
Leah and Miguel, I think, will stay together for like a hot minute. Like they'll make it through Christmas.
I think they'll make it through Labor Day.
I think they make it through Christmas. Actually, no, I'll put them at Thanksgiving. We'll mark the couples by holiday.
You're better than me.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Thanksgiving for
Labor Day for them.
Miguel. But I think like what could change is if they see all the stuff with like Rob and Leah online, like they will get back together. I think that's like not out of the question.
I don't know. Rob said he was not sexually attracted to her.
I don't know. I think Rob loves. Rob's like a.
I don't know.
He's into the.
Rob couldn't go back. No, because Rob has to go back to Andrea.
No, he fucked Cassie. She's not taking him back.
Oh yeah.
He didn't leave with her.
He was bored.
Like 3 people. Then he slept with someone. I think Andrea should not go back to at this point.
But do you think she's like?
No.
Do you think she's above not getting back with him?
No, I heard that she got dumped because she was trying to promote her music career there. Is what I heard. I heard that like they kind of like pushed her out because it was like, and that's why it felt kind of weird that she went home. I've heard. I have no idea. I can't confirm shit. I, as you guys all know, have 0 contact with, Love Island and Peacock, but that's what I've heard. And I can see that too, because the show's not about like to have someone there just to like promote themselves for like fame or something. So yeah, I could see her trying to get back with Rob if that was true.
Okay.
Yeah. Rob and Cassie are literally going to break up before they even get the bags to the hotel room.
Yeah.
They're going to walk out the villa and go like this.
They are getting separate hotel rooms.
They're getting separate hotel rooms.
Oh, actually, maybe not, because like they might get horny. So
hook up with someone else.
Yeah. I can't believe we fucked her in the room with all those people. Do you hear sex a lot when you're in the beds?
Yes.
Does that not gross you out?
I mean, like, I sleep through the night pretty well. So I'm like,
and no one's like loud?
Sometimes it's annoying. Yeah. Sometimes it's just like you're so tired. You're more so angry. Like you're like, I need to fucking sleep. So it's like less of like gross. You're more so just like angry. Like go to fucking bed. Like I need to sleep.
Because the fact that everyone was like, oh, you guys had sex last night, and they all just like.
It depends. Sometimes people are sneaking quiet. Like you're so tired because they keep you up for so many hours. That, like, you really just like conk out.
Okay, so Rob and Cassie, they'll be done.
Then we have Kaylor and Aaron. I think they'll make it to Christmas.
They'll make it to Christmas, and then New Year's will be her resolution not to let, like, she'll make a post.
I think it's gonna be like a brutal breakup, that one.
Well, duh.
I've been like online. So we had.
Oh, there's gonna be somebody online. She's gonna post a New Year's like day post being like, "Here's to not carrying around baggage," or like something like that. And then Aaron's gonna be like, "Here's to not like falling in love with like." It's gonna be like so bad. It's all gonna be
really bad, and I think it's gonna be really public because we've had people that like kind of break up and they keep it like very off online, and then we've had people like from Love Island, they break up and they like each go to TMZ and give their statements.
Oh, for sure.
We had a couple literally wait to do it on TMZ.
Kaylor will definitely be the next Love Island girl and call her daddy if they break up.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Because I feel like it'll be so public that Alex Cooper will be like, okay, bitch, come here.
No, I think
everyone's gonna
want
to know.
Bachelor podcast, like Wild Files or something.
Ew.
The fact that the Wild Files is all of a sudden obsessed with Love Island is like
they pivot to everything. They pivoted to Vanderpump Rules. So I was like, yeah, and they pivoted to Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. They do anything, which is like smart. That's like the whole.
It is. It's a pop culture podcast.
Yeah,
but it's like funny.
I know
it
is funny. I do. The
like
pivot to
doing
Vanderpump
it
Rules
like
is
after the island.
right.
Everyone just said, "Cheers to your idea."
They should. Kaylor should come to you. And give you all.
She should, especially because I started my whole, love after. I want to get people like explaining kind of the aftermath more so.
Yeah.
And like how it affects your life. Even like big social content creators that have blown up and it changes like their dating.
And you could like touch on your aftermath.
Yeah. Well, yes. But like next week I have Fibula, Connor Wood coming on.
Yeah.
So I'm like interested to hear all about his dating life too.
Oh, I
love
can't
that.
Imagine. I love that.
The DMs must be crazy. All their DMs are probably going off. Okay. Serena or Kordell, how long are they lasting?
I think they'll last a year.
Yeah, I could see that too.
They'll last like a year.
Which is great. Like in Love Island statistic, like this is really good.
They could either last a year or last forever.
Okay.
Yeah.
I could see that because I feel like they built their foundation right.
Kenny and Janae this may be delusional, but I think they could stay because I think they can stay together. I think they could. I want to know why. Because Kenny's ex-girlfriend like went on TikTok and like not shading, like she was not like as pretty as Janae. And I think she said
he knows he's got something good.
Exactly. And I think she even said she's like,
as long as he knows.
Oh no, his cousin said on TikTok or something that like his cousin was basically like the reason why he loves her is because he's never had a bad bitch before. Like so I was like, okay. So I see him like they're endgame. Mark my words, they are endgame. They're gonna have a WeTV special.
Okay, I love it. Well, they've done branch out like Davide and Ekansu from UK. Like they gave them a series just following their lives after.
Okay, that has to be Janae and Kenny.
Yeah.
Like I want to see everything they do.
Yeah, maybe they will. I mean, the show did so well. Why not just like throw another little mini series in? Like make it 5 episodes, follow them after.
They have to be together.
Okay, so that's a good one. And then Nicole and Kendall.
They could be endgame too.
I think that like they really could.
They could
which like pains me to say it too.
I know it pains me. I don't imagine them breaking
they're
up.
so well matched. I know.
And if they do break up,
would not vote for them. Like they're not like my favorite couple to watch. Like individually, I'm not like, oh my god, amazing. But like they.
But if they do break up, it'll be amicable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're both like. Because they're older, they're too level-headed.
Yeah, but then Kendall will be messy, like in Miami, and make out with some other girl.
Yeah, Jesus, that happens too with like the Love Island overlap. Like Kendall goes back and like fucks all the Casa girls who never got a chance to.
Or what happens is they break up amicably, but they don't announce it yet, and then like he's caught making out, and they have to clear the air, being like, "We were actually
that's happened as well."
Yeah,
that's happened with Love Island. Were we missing? Anyway, is that everybody?
I
think that's everyone.
That's everyone.
Wow.
Is it? I feel like we're missing somebody.
No, we did them all.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, we did Leah and Miguel. You gave Leah and Miguel way too much.
I know, I really did.
Christmas. Miguel is a whore. Sorry, why do I keep saying Miguel? Miguel is a whore.
He's gonna love this fame.
Yeah, he's gonna break up with her the Friday before Labor Day.
Have you looked at his Instagram account?
Of course I have. For the streets. So he's having.
He is so for the streets.
He wants to have his brat summer.
Yeah.
So he'll be doing that. Yeah.
Right. Damn.
But...
And then Leah will try to go back to Rob, maybe. No, she'll have such a good dating.
You are so bad. He just Rob not what Leah.
I think he will once he sees how much the public loves them.
No, because Leah's gonna have friends that are like, no, girl, don't do that.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's so true.
But I mean, like, what? I don't know. I hope
she seems too mature for Rob as well. Rob is like so like wise, but Leah seems like in a different stage of life, I should say.
Do they have an age difference?
No, but it doesn't really matter. Like age kind of like becomes fluid, and I mean not really in your 20s, but to me sometimes it does. Like maturity like changes it all. Leah feels like she's ready for like something serious in my mind, and Rob is like still just like having fun doing him.
Yeah, Rob. Yeah, no, you're right. Rob wants to be a star.
I know Rob's a little star in the making.
Yeah,
he can't like settle down right now.
See you next season on Perfect Match.
It's Netflix. We won't cross over.
He could. Harry Jesse crossed over.
There's no way. It's got to be in his Peacock contract.
That's true.
Here's a Jazzy. No, those are both Netflix.
Well, wasn't Harry Jesse on Love Island?
No, Too Hot to Handle.
Oh,
Netflix.
God. Why am I getting him confused? Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, that makes more sense. Okay.
Mhm.
So, Rob on Traders.
Sure. That's not
No,
exciting.
that's not as exciting.
Well, Dancing with the Stars. is
Oh,
what
yeah.
it's called.
Yeah.
I think Dancing with the Stars is the best route.
That was, that's my prediction.
Yeah.
Dancing with the Stars. Look what you made me do.
Yeah. Maybe you opening number. They're gonna have to bring you there to watch, and you'd be like,
Oh my God, we'll be front row. He better invite us. Like predicted it for him.
hell yeah. Okay, guys, we pretty much debriefed everything from the season, the contestants, the finale, the aftermath. We covered it all.
We did. We really
did.
This is a great comeback episode.
Yeah, our one comeback. Hopefully, you guys had a lot of fun watching this. I had fun recording.
This was really
Yeah,
fun.
definitely subscribe to the channel. Look out for more episodes. We'll be doing them weekly. We have a lot of fun upcoming guests coming on. Might mix in some Love Island people, might not. We'll see where we're at with that. But it was definitely fun. Farai, we're going to link all his social media down below. He's so tuned into this season. He makes the funniest TikToks. You got to go follow him.
Thank you for having me. This was so fun.
Yeah, it was great. I'm so excited for everyone to watch this. Definitely like the video, guys, and comment down below who you guys think are going to win and get sent home. Like, I want to see everyone's thoughts because maybe I'll be able to tell more like based on the fans of like where you guys are at with the voting numbers.
Yeah.
All right, bye. See you guys next time.
Bye.